Coming to you live from the Mac Studio, it's Whitney High School Live, and I'm your host, Ben Espejo. Well, hey guys, welcome to Tuesday's edition of Whitney High School Live. I hope you're enjoying your 3-day weekend. With me today, I've got juniors Andrew Chen and Hunter Wu. Hi guys. They've actually made a video game, so I want to talk to them a little bit about that. Why don't you guys start off by telling us what your role in making the game was?
My role was the main animator and level designer, basically the artist for the game.
I did most of, or a significant portion of the programming and some of the basic art assets as well as level design.
And why did you guys decide to make a video game?
Well, there's a contest that STEM Fuse holds every year. It's like an educational game design contest, and basically wanted to make a action platformer that had some educational aspects in it.
And we actually have a short video of the game being played, so let's take a look. So guys, what was your educational portion to this video game?
Basically, besides all the action and platforming between, we had a few scientific facts that basically teach you about like radiation, that sort.
But the game really isn't very educational.
Honestly, it's not.
That kind of aspect was kind of like fudged in almost in the last week or so, where it's kind of like just like a bunch of random facts about radioactivity. The game's theme kind of being like this radiation disaster that results in mutants. So yeah.
And is this game available for anyone else to play online, or?
Yeah, in fact, actually tomorrow at Digital Media Club, if you want to learn more about how we made the game or to try it out, we actually are playing it after school from 3 o'clock, and it's actually a very hard game. So we have a contest. Whoever beats the game in the fastest time will get a prize.
But it's also available online, so we can put up a link sometime. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys for coming on the show and sharing with us. And now, before we go, over to Yasmin Diarra from Ebony Element with a green screen segment.
You're really pretty for a black girl. Wait, is your hair real? Well, if it's so hard to manage, why don't you just get a weave? Sorry, I only like light-skinned girls. With each question or statement delivered comes a massive blow to the self-esteem of any black girl. Thoughts begin to race as they come to terms with the fact that, well, maybe they'll just never be as pretty as anyone else. Although they mean no harm, or they just have simply curious intentions, the effect it has on the girl being asked is devastating. This month we're celebrating Black history, but it's also important to remember to recognize the modern black experience. So, hair. Everyone has it, so what's the big deal? My hair is not an accessory. It's not something I can take on or off. It's my physicality, it's part of who I am. So when someone comes up to me and says, "Wow, is your hair real? What'd you do to it? Can I feel it?" It's really hard to respond in a respectful way and not retaliate. What's wrong with someone trying to embrace who they are? Black hair isn't nappy or unruly. It's full of character, it has history, it tells a story. So in that very moment that you're asked that absurd question, when you're asked that absurd question, you don't feel like a human being. You feel like an object that's meant to satisfy someone else's curious desires. Furthermore, when you try to stand up for yourself, speak out, and refuse to be treated like an object, you're the one who can't control your emotions, or you're overly sensitive because you don't want to be pet like a dog. So I guess the lesson here is respect. Yeah, black girls are going to have different features than anyone else. That goes for any ethnicity. But remember to respect and embrace those differences, not criticize them.
Thank you, Yasmin. That's all for today. This has been Whitney High School Live. I'm Ben Espejo. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.